Then we went snuff out some mercenaries or some crud. Mercenaries or bandits. Went to fight them, but instead made peace with them. Come to the village, and so you know, wham! The leader is not happy. They argue for a bit, and then they come to whatever the word is for a treaty. Find out who caused all the trouble and punish them. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the
You
three
forgot one thing,
bandits.
one very important thing. The mayor is an absolute pimp.
Oh yeah.
He's a pimp, yeah.
Yeah, Varys is a pimp.
Oh yeah, he has all those wives, the concubines. He has all those
yeah,
concubines.
Yeah.
Should
I
not be left out. That
It's-
was the most important part for me for the session.
Yeah, because weren't you the one hitting on his one of his?
Yes.
Serena in the bar, yeah.
No, not Serena. It was Savannah.
Savannah was one.
But-
Oh, you're right.
I can't remember which name.
But
They all begin with
Savannah-
S.
I mean, everyone would hit on Savannah, so yeah. I mean, everyone but
I won it.
Athos.
Apart from me.
I
yeah.
won it.
Yeah, because your vowels and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like Pete knows what I am, and we'll keep it that way.
Oh, you're right, the bet. Which, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bear, and also Aries' secret got out apart. I think only I don't know it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't know what you would do.
Oh, of course,
And nor
yeah.
do I want to know.
I
Out of
think
character,
Athos
yeah,
is the only
probably.
one who would be with, like, having a problem with it. I think everyone else just like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Unholy beast,
Pete,
die
Pete
by my
doesn't
holy
care about
smite.
anything. Atreya and Nox just kind of relates, but Athos would see that and be like, "Demon, attack!"
You don't have fur, you die.
I'm a, s-
I can
I'm a
give
scaly,
myself,
okay?
I will not leave a single hair on top. Wait, never mind.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
finish
a
that.
furry. I'm a scaly. Well, you know,
What?
I'm not a furry. I'm more of a scaly. Okay.
Nice.
I can make myself a skirly if I want.
Yeah, you can do everything. Alright, that's
I can be
It's
whatever you want
about-
with me.
All right,
That's-
we'll go ahead and get started. So yeah, Captain Phineas, the bandit captain that you guys encountered last week, or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, he had already ordered his men to go bring the 3 individuals that caused all the issues for the town of Fendelin to the city center or the town center. It was agreed upon between the mayor and Captain Phineas that these 3 would be tried and punished accordingly to their crimes, and the chosen sentence would be death by hanging.
Can I? Sorry to interrupt you, but can I quickly go somewhere where they have like a law book or something of Phandalin and the surrounding areas to check if that's in the law?
Sure. Varys, the mayor of Fendelin, brings out a not super thick book, but it is the laws and bylaws of the town of Fendelin, and he hands it to you. Tells you to flip to page 17, chapter 16, subsection C, Bravo, point 2.
I will do that and we'll check it out.
It says the punishment shall meet the crime.
All right.
And they know from previous things that even Captain Phineas has confirmed that these men have killed people, etc., on top of what they've already done inside of the town itself.
All right. Then I will slam the book shut and just say, "Get on with it, then." Ah, that's stupid. I will not use that thing. That sounds stupid. Let's get on with it then.
All right, so it's going to take them about a day to bring the 3 accused in. So, what will you guys be doing for the nighttime?
Savannah.
And lightning bolt to the face.
I'm resistant to lightning. No, I'm joking.
I'm taking notes from the master.
Fireball to the face.
She's a tiefling.
I'm resistant to fire.
Oh,
Actually, no,
yeah.
I'm not. I am
No, 'cause
actually
you could-
resistant. Yeah, I took lightning resistance. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking notes from the master pimp.
He's got that pimp walk, just yeah. Walking through town.
Hose. I got hose.
Do you want like a big fucking
Area
top
code.
hat made out of fur?
Area goes.
I remember
So,
correctly, I even got a bonus because I already took notes from him.
I think
Yep.
you did, yeah.
D&D goals, guys.
These are the goals in D&D showing.
He has
Yeah.
proficiency in the smolder.
Oh god.
Did you ever ask if it's just a hive mind, and that's why he's so successful?
No.
We emit spores and just fuck them.
Yeah, maybe he's a spore druid.
Yeah. Or just an illithid with disguise.
I think we confirmed that he's circled the moon.
Yeah, he kind of told us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did just bring it up.
But who knows if it's true?
Yeah, because whoever rolled the insight, if he was telling the truth, failed miserably. If I remember, I don't
Yeah.
remember who it was.
Yeah.
Probably
it was
me.
me.
Oh, okay.
I think it was me. Like, I didn't have the best. Like, I got like a really good roll for his nature, but like for
Yeah.
his insight, it wasn't very good.
Um.
That.
So.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, during the night there's no smithy open anyways, and I think we ruled that there was no plate mail or anything to be had anyways, right?
No, not at the current time. I think from what I remember, it's he could get plate ordered, but it would probably be about 1 to 2 weeks before a shipment would actually arrive.
Yeah, the way we handled downtime so far, nope.
So as you guys are all sitting around, Varys comes in and he announces that there will be free ale and wine, and that the goblets shall not go dry tonight.
Pete looks sad.
I have one question. How the fuck does this tavern make money? The amount of free drinks we've been given since we've been here.
Yeah.
How do they make money here?
People look
First.
sad.
Tourists, probably.
I'm pretty sure we're just a special case.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like it's everyone in the tavern. More than just us.
Oh, there's their celebration. There will be no more fighting with the bandits.
I suppose.
And as he announces this, he takes a few steps towards Pete and pulls out a medium-sized jug and sets it in front of him. And just gives him a wink and walks away.
What is this then? Picks off the stopper and takes a sniff.
And
It's
what
a
you
mug.
smell? No, it's an actual jug.
It's
Um,
a jug, Pete.
And what you smell is that beautiful and decadent aroma of your favorite drink.
He'd start hugging it like it's a baby and just taking sips while looking suspicious at everybody trying to steal his baby.
I'm trying to steal this baby.
God.
Pulls out his
I don't
handgun. Puts it on the table.
Blank.
Oh god.
I still go for it. Shoot me in the face. I don't care.
God.
It's,
I'm
I
not
guess
gonna shoot you in the face. I'm gonna shoot you in the pussy, just so you know.
that's fine. I don't wear armor right now, but still. Because I think we don't
I'm-
wear armor, right?
I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm
I
looking.
mean, you
I'm-
can if you want, but you're gonna be looking
Yeah.
pretty weird in front of
I just
everybody else.
wear like normal, nice, dark, blackish tunic, and I will just jump over the table towards the jug and mostly towards Pete and try to just like kick him off and just get the jug,
No, let's not do this. No.
which
Oh,
I
God.
assume is rum or something, which I do like more than wine as well.
Oh god.
Oh. If I remember, this is how the last one started.
I
This is
walk
just a
away.
good fun, man.
I just walk out. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I lean over to Aries and I go, we should probably change tables.
Should we try stopping them at least?
Nah.
I don't want to risk getting shot in the face.
And so as Atreya is starting to move towards Pete, the front door of the tavern opens, and in walks a familiar face to all of you, except for maybe Ares.
Oh, except for me.
Did you meet Ember?
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Ember.
Okay,
The-
I was like, I couldn't,
Isn't he
I
like
couldn't
a
remember.
orc?
He's
Like a
Wasn't
half
even
orc?
on the ship with us. How did he make it all the
Oh,
way
the
over
bugbear.
here?
Oh,
He
the
swam.
bugbear. Oh, the
He made
bugbear.
good on his promise.
yeah,
he
it's the
did like
bugbear.
your stuff. He swam.
Is he still
So-
bald?
He is still bald. It has only been a short period of time, and yeah, he is still bald, and he just looks around. Why'd everybody leave me?
As I stand on the
Where-
table, I look towards Pete and just like, "You be a sucky fucking lucker." And I just step and look angrily towards Ember.
I,
I'm gonna
uh,
walk up
I
to the
do.
bugbear.
I blow a kiss towards Trey and just start sipping my rum again.
I'm gonna walk up to the bugbear. Like, Ember, I'm sorry that we left you behind, but you drank a lot, and for all we knew, you would be in a coma.
Yeah, and we couldn't wait, unfortunately.
But why didn't you try and wake me?
Ugh, she's still alive?
We did.
We
Hey,
tried.
Atreya. Why am I slightly bald as he's tapping the top of his head
I
and his
wouldn't-
face?
I wouldn't say slightly.
I love that he just turned like super slow in the head a little bit.
He's
I
so
can't remember how I
passive
made him
aggressive.
Yeah, suddenly it sounds like a really buff Care Bear.
Yeah. I think I like this, Amber. You can play
Yeah,
now, DM.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
As long as he doesn't like completely jeopardize us for no reason, I think we'll be okay.
He still wants his money probably, so let's kill him.
Well, I can give him some money.
Yes,
Oh god.
someone
Alright.
said him.
So yeah, he sits down and he sits down next to Pete, and like he just has this dumbfounded look on his face. Where'd my hair go? I
Major
used to have it on
improvement.
my face is cold now. What? I need it to grow.
Well,
I mean, your face is cold.
what can I say, Amber? You were drinking heavily. You were drinking so much that your hair fell out.
I nod.
No.
As I take a sip from my jug.
Is that a deception?
He proved his point by drinking. In the opposite direction. I mean, you still have a full set of hair, right?
I'm pretty hairy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, Did I shave it off?
I don't know
I
what you
feel-
did.
It feels like it might have been singed, but I know I've gotten crazy sometimes when I drink.
Yeah, you were running kind of butt naked around in the streets and doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Right out the
That sounds
tavern.
normal. I got an insight one more time.
Peter's saying this with a gigantic smile on his face. It's just like he's fucking with you right now.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if I was running around naked. I've done it before. Oh,
You're
well.
hairy. No one's gonna notice anything under that rug.
That's what you like to think.
I'm sure the women know it.
Okay. I'm
Something
gonna
to
be like in
grab onto.
disgust. Hmm. That makes me sick.
Well, what's everybody drinking?
Oh, before I
Nothing
forget,
yet.
Ember, come on. We need to go outside for a little bit. I buried your treasure.
Oh, okay. I got treasure. Guys,
Yeah.
I got treasure.
Why did you do
Look,
it?
isn't Pete the best guy ever?
Can
Come
I
on,
inside check on Ember? Because I honestly, he was very vengeful. This looks like, is he fucking demented right now?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Can someone help me with that?
He lost like three-quarters.
I
of
ain't
his ring.
inciting nothing. I ain't inciting nothing. My wisdom's
Well,
a -2.
8.
Oh,
So,
it's not like mine's any better.
I mean, why did I roll? He sounds super off, so, I mean, why did I roll inside, man?
No, I'm gonna actually roll insight as well. I sound kind of worried.
That
I have
is
no idea what
lower.
the hell Pete's planning. Natural 20.
Oh!
so you were rolling an insight on why Ember was being slow, correct?
Kind of. I'm not sure whether Ember was slow or what the hell Pete's planning on doing.
Choose
Either
one,
way,
man.
I'm scared.
Can't have both.
All right, I choose.
Pikachu.
Nah, man. Absol all the way. I'm gonna.
I agree.
Yeah. For now, I'm just say Ember. I'm gonna say on what's happened with Ember so far right now.
So, from what you can see, it seems like his head may have gotten a little rattled when he got his face singed off. It may have caused some brain injuries.
Oh my fucking god, you made him fucking retarded.
You can't say that.
I can't? Sorry, I'm German. I don't
No,
know
I'm
what.
screaming.
Oh, you're right, sorry. You
I'm
made him,
screaming on Facebook.
you made him slow. I don't know what you say, man.
There we go. He's special now.
Alright.
And as you guys actually look closer at him, you can kind of tell that he's dressed in regular clothes. He didn't bring any armor, and he hasn't asked about any ruins, which should have been the first go-to. That wasn't the first question he asked. Is, do you know the ruins? But you also notice that his great axe is very sloppily hanging off of his back. Doesn't look like he stored it like he usually would. It's just kind of half hanging on, and he doesn't seem to notice it at all.
Man.
Ember.
Yes.
Are you feeling alright?
Peachy, why you ask?
He's never said peachy before. I'm actually feeling right now. I've never
Wrong
seen him
with
so
him,
much.
Mars?
I don't know. He normally doesn't smile. This is.
As he just cracks a big grin at you.
A scary bugbear grin, I would imagine.
It's just to me, it's just full on uncanny valley at that point. It's just like.
Yeah.
Come on, Ember. Get up. And grab that shuffle over there in the corner.
I'm gonna very quickly go over to Pete, and I'm going to go. Just remind me, what exactly did you do to him?
Nothing.
And
I
he
glare-
remember.
I glare at
grabs
him.
the shovel.
I'm not bothering with the insight check on that one. I'm just glaring at him.
He
You
goes
just-
to put it over his shoulder and gets it like halfway up, lets it go, smacks himself in the head. Ow!
The
No.
shovel hurt me.
Oh, I'm actually already bad.
Don't.
Oh, no.
I put my hand on Ox's shoulder. Well, we got places to be, places to go. Do you mind stepping aside, right?
I want to insight this. I don't care if I have a -2. I'm inciting this crap.
I'm inciting this too. I am heavily suspicious.
I'm gonna message Pete.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm
Nice.
still doing it anyway.
You go first.
I still
Nice.
got I got a 20
But
already.
what do you
as
want
well.
to know? You have to ask one question.
I'm asking Pete, like, what is he planning?
Let's
What
keep
am I
playing,
planning?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is Pete gonna do? What
I'm
can
getting rid of
what-
Amber.
He's harmless now. You don't need to. Just put him in a home or something.
Now he's sitting there tapping his head with a shovel.
No, I'm
Guys,
I'm
why
just
does this
getting,
hurt?
I'm getting rid of Ember.
Oh,
I
no.
have a note in my bio. I'm getting rid of Ember.
Alright,
No,
I got.
no, you can't just kill just an innocent person, especially not
Oh, you have a feeling what I'm gonna do. You don't know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
do.
I know exactly what you're gonna do.
I strongly suspect it, considering my past experiences with you. You are a bit of a shoot first, ask questions later sort of person.
If I was, you'll already be dead, Ox. And I just stop him on the
I've
shoulder
already
again.
gotten very close.
I cast message towards Pete and just say, you better not be using the pistol. It's very loud.
I respond. Don't you worry, love. It's not my first.
Alright.
Damn,
And I
don't have
push
much on
Ox a
me.
little bit to the side. Come on, Ember. Let's go.
Stop
Yeah.
him.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
by the party so hard.
DM, is
What's
this
that?
does this constitute an alignment change? Because this is like, this is evil.
What? No. Killing a slow person?
Yes,
That's right, I'm gonna have to be
that's
neutral.
horrible.
Just
I know
stop
it's
him.
horrible.
I am like genuinely disturbed by that.
Me too, as a player. But not as a character.
I'm glad
I was
Athos walked
ever-
away.
Whoever said I was a
We
good
might
guy.
need him.
I was
know,
gonna
but
say, yeah.
I thought there were limits. Jesus.
Not as a pirate.
I mean, if you're evil,
Yeah, I
no,
would say-
there's no limit.
Come on, Ember. And I
No.
just walk outside the inn.
I'll say, yeah. He has justification from previous, which would overrule it. So
He isn't the same guy.
True, but his past is still lingering.
You never know when his
Okay,
memory
Let's
returns.
stop him. I want to grab the bugbear by the arm. Like, don't listen to him. Just come with me. I can rub whatever is left on your head. Maybe we can find some ointment to grow that back.
Still the door open.
What?
Ember, your treasure's waiting.
Treasure? Is it from my last adventure?
Yes, Ember, indeed it is.
and he
Give me
happily
treasure.
like waddles off towards Pete.
Where's it at?
Oh, it's just over there. Come on, follow me.
This is so sad,
In my
like shooting an
pocket.
old horse.
I'm sorry. No, I'm following behind them. I'm not letting this happen.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah,
I'm not letting this
agree.
happen.
I agree. I like this new Ember.
So where are you? Can you mark on the map where you're trying to take him?
Let's see.
We are where? We are in the,
Right now, you guys are
In,
right here
right?
in the stone hill. Yeah.
Alright.
Just going past the creek there.
Where's
There's
the
a
creek?
creek? Oh, over there! Oh my god, alright. I was thinking, like, let's go here, like, this big tree or something.
No.
Not the creek, man.
Yeah, but that puts him. It also doesn't help. Let's see. Is that actually accurate? Yeah, it did make that
Would
accurate.
that be like a day's journey right there?
No!
No, it's 600 feet. It's like a 5-minute walk, if that.
Oh well. Yeah, we need to stop him.
Yeah,
do
no,
we have
I'm
cuts or
going.
something
I'm
or
going
rope?
right behind him.
hopes for Mr. Heat. This is ridiculous.
I look over my shoulder and just see the other two following. Oh, you're coming along as well. Excellent. I just keep walking.
Oh, I'm following as well, kinda, but mostly drinking on the way, just enjoying the night sky.
Okay.
All right, so you guys get to the river, you cross, and now you are on the other side. There are 5 of you technically there, including Ember.
Minus Athos.
Yep.
No Athos.
Athos is just like, nope.
Because he was like, "Screw you guys, I'm not doing."
Oh,
nothing."
I walked out when you were talking about kicking Pete's jug over, so I don't know anything about Ember coming back. So I know nothing.
Oh yeah.
I walked out ages ago.
All right.
So, Ember's out there. Where's my treasure?
My pocket. Let's go back.
Look at the flower. What was it again? Like in this weird movie? Like, look at the flower.
Oh, dude, you're talking about Of Mice and Men?
Yeah.
Oh.
You shoot. Oh god, that's so cruel.
This is, I
Oh, you literally did that? Seriously? All right, cool. That's planning, yeah.
So it's here.
Yeah, right about here. And I marked you see that I put some kind of strange rock there. Yeah, if you dig right there and make it nice and deep, the chest is kind of big.
Oh, okay. How deep and wide?
I think around 5 feet. I'm not quite sure. I just kept digging after a while. It was relaxing after I got turned down by the lasses.
How about like 4 feet by 6 feet?
No, no need.
Ah, okay.
More like 3 by 5.
All right.
Okay.
It's kind of big box.
And,
though.
and he just starts digging. And about 30 minutes in, he's dug maybe about 2 feet deep. And keeps going. And so he finally gets this hole. It's about 4.5 feet deep, about 3 feet wide. 5
can I
feet
just
long.
say that I'm readying an action by this point?
What action?
Hold person
On who?
on Pete.
All right.
This is gonna be interesting.
There's gonna
Yeah.
be so much party splitting. I don't know, man. If after the session people still continue to work together, I don't know.
This is
I don't have a dodge action. Damn.
You do have a dodge action.
yeah, you do. Everyone has a dodge action.
Well, and I guess I'll ready to dodge in case whatever he digs up explodes.
Honestly, that's what I originally was thinking. I was like, he's gonna blow himself up.
It was an accident, like in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good way to
Well,
get
I
rid of
didn't
murder.
know that. I didn't know they buried lead mines here. Who could have seen that coming?
I'm gonna whisper towards Pete and just like, you being serious right now? Because the other 3 don't really think that way. Might be a problem afterwards.
Look,
Oh, what do you mean? What problem?
Wait, you not be killing him right now?
Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe there's this treasure in that box.
You know that's not true.
You know.
As he continues to dig, you hear a dink.
As I start to light
And-
my my pipe, just it looks like I'm just one hand in my breast pocket, the other one I'm just smoking my pipe. My
damn
weapons are on my side and on my back, so you know.
Yeah, you got a small pistol in your fucking front pocket.
I want to
Nope.
see both your hands where I can see them.
That's,
yeah.
that's kind of a double speech right there. Hold my hand out to the side. Oh, now you can see my hand. Just still smoking my pipe.
I can't see both.
Then you have to
What?
stand somewhere else, you white gimmicky prick. I'm not gonna turn around.
Oh!
And
He be calling you
point-
white.
you hear more and more clinks as more of this chest is unburied, and he lifts his chest. Oh, is this my gold?
Aye, it is. Open it up.
Yay! And he flips the lid, or flips the latch to the lid, and tosses it open.
All right.
What's inside?
The little chest is filled with black powder.
Oh, fuck's sake.
At that point,
Run,
he
Take
drops his
that.
pipe.
I immediately cast Hold Person.
Pipe has
What?
already been thrown.
Can I do a dexterity to catch it?
There's a lot
can
of
try.
rolls gonna have to go on here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Acrobatics, or what do I roll for this?
So you cast Hold Person.
yeah,
You
it's-
held that. So that goes first.
Yes, held
Yeah.
person goes first for
So-
anything.
Yeah, I say 'cause it's a ready action.
Yeah, so what does
Okay,
Pete need to
so-
do to get to try and dodge it?
Okay.
Roll
so...
a wisdom save.
Ooh.
13's
Ooh.
15. It fails, so Pete is held and can't throw.
Okay. May I, because that's happened now, sneeze and hit my head at his hand, which holds the pipe, so it clatters down in the fucking treasure chest.
No,
Like, oh, shoot! I just, oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Can I roll a deception check on that?
how
That's
deception?
the worst.
Why would it be a deception?
Yeah,
check?
wait, what?
You mean
Sneeze.
you sleight of
I mean,
hand?
there's black powder. I can...
It'll be sleight of
Yeah.
hand to do something like that.
All right, I pray to whoever I pray to and hope this is good.
Okay, is someone countering it?
I think
Does
I
anybody
roll a
actually know that he's doing anything?
Well, it's passive
I
perception.
don't know what it is.
Does anyone passive beat 13?
That was a good roll, man. For me.
Is it perception? Nope. Mine's a 8.
You say,
cannot
so you
notice
miss
thing.
it.
Mine's
And Arch has been
12.
cast.
Okay, you both miss
12.
it, so it goes off. He
Yep.
manages to do it.
All right. So
Acrobatics, I need to catch the pipe.
Yeah, you can. I guess that's the thing that you can just still try.
You can try it, sure.
so I can tell you, it's gonna be.
Oh,
Yeah, I was saying.
Oh.
It
No,
was
don't fall
gonna be a
into the
15.
chest.
Oh god.
So, as Ares goes to try and catch the pipe, she's currently in between the chest and Pete.
Oh, I'm dead.
Misses as she was going a full run. Hits a rock, stumbles, and somersaults down a little bit of the hill. And the pipe lands dead center of the black powder, igniting it and causing this bugbear to be thrown, breaking its back at the edge of this dirt pile.
Right in his grave.
And only about half of him fits in this hole.
Doesn't matter. Just break a few limbs.
I told you to make it bigger.
I was trying to
What
burn
about
the
me?
rest
How
of him
much
away.
damage do I
Jesus.
take? How much damage do I take if I'm in the radius?
No,
So
that's because of
nobody's
the hole.
nobody's gonna be in the radius. So
Oh.
you fell away from the hole.
Sorry.
And so yeah, this small boom echoes throughout the town.
I start having a sneezing fit because of all the black powder. Hint, hint.
And I remember, where is it at?
He still stands there grinning.
You grin?
Yeah, I grin when this whole person on me.
All right, that's a thing.
Gonna catch it, look up and be like, I'm just gonna smack my fist on the ground like, ugh. But also gonna check up on Mr. Bugbear.
Oh, he's probably scripted dead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
done.
Feeling
I
his
just-
fur.
First it
just-
was dum dum, then it was dun dun.
Fuck you.
That's a terrible joke.
I know.
That's a bad pun.
Oh God.
Soon.
So
I just stare at the area of the explosion, at Ember's corpse. Take a look
I'm look-
towards Pete and Atreya.
How could you?
I just leave.
Can I have a question?
at this point,
Is everything alerted?
yes.
I
So
sh-
at this
okay.
point, Varys and 2 guards are now running.
I'm probably I'm running probably with Varys and the guards at this point, hearing this explosion.
Towards us, alright.
Punch. I'm like,
Why did they
No.
participate in this? Was my
hatred
towards this up there so hard? So big?
Varys is going to be the first one that actually gets there.
Oh,
oh,
I'm breaking
shit.
through the whole
Yeah, can I
person.
run?
I'm just closing the hole with the shovel.
Yeah, I
At
doubt you could
this
finish
point,
that
with like
off.
with all the, I mean, to be fair, after all this, with all that grief that's washing over Arx right now, I probably would have dropped it anyway. The saving throw wasn't even necessary, because I would have just fallen on the ground, devastated.
Just for roleplays purposes, you guys don't know that I made that on purpose, right? So, if you want to inside check leave me, I have to deception. Just saying.
Just in case, I'm gonna insight check you actually.
Uh-oh. Why did I?
You shouldn't have said that.
I know.
Oh.
my god!
Double
Fuck you!
Natural 20.
Role-playing purposes?
Oh, dude!
I'm not the
Oh,
only
man.
bad guy.
I just
Guess this is the last time I'm playing this character.
Probably both of
I-
you in prison. That's
I'm
what's
not gonna. I don't say anything. I don't raise my arm. I just slowly turn my head to you, Atreya. My eyes are blood red at this point. I am feeling so many emotions.
I'm gonna go to Arx and I'm gonna be like, he's done. Like, I was touching his body, feeling up and stuff. He's done, and
Fuck,
Should
why did
leave.
I do this? I like this character.
I'm just whistling and then just closing the hole.
God,
Oh.
he's mad.
What? Who's
I
mad?
could see why Captain Sandros dumped you.
Oh no. I dumped her.
You fucking prick, you be. Because honestly, I told you not to use a fucking pistol. You use a fucking powder keg.
What? I didn't use the pistol.
Well, you fucktard, it's louder.
Are you admitting this in front of Varys, the guards, and me?
Oh, are you already there then?
Yeah, me,
Yeah,
Varys, and the
they're
guards have
already
just
here.
turned up. Are you admitting this out loud in
I
front of
thought
us?
you were running up. I
Oh,
thought
no.
you were like.
No, Lucas said Varys was already
gets
there.
there in about
Yeah.
45 seconds.
All right, then I will not say that. No. But
I'm
I will,
just,
I will
Too
message you.
late. Too late.
I will message you that.
I'm just closing the hole right now.
Which is fucking maniac. Maniacal, that's a word.
I'm crazy Pete. Where do you think the crazy comes from?
I know, and I don't know why I sided with you.
There's a difference between crazy and evil.
This was no. This was just stupid, and that's something that Atreya kind of doesn't like. But whatever. Too late.
And so Varys shows up, and I'd say about 30 seconds later, both Athos and the 2 guards show up as well. Well, would anybody care to explain what's going on here? As he looks over and he sees the fresh mound of earth, and he's immediately taking in the sights, and he can see that there was some type of explosion from
I lied to you.
Oh, hello, Mir. I was taking care of a major annoyance. Don't know.
What annoyance is that?
Well, sometimes it's better not to know the detail.
They killed an innocent man.
Innocent.
Well, wouldn't say he is innocent.
He was then.
Just because you have a little crazy in the head doesn't mean you're innocent, Boyle.
The one you found annoying is long gone. With the moment he stepped into that tavern, and you know that.
Nope. Nope, I don't.
Yes. Yes, you do, but you still went through with this anyway because you are insane and untrustworthy. And
Says the man who used magic against me twice.
I was trying to save a life.
No. You were trying to save something that was already broken. Sometimes things cannot be saved.
Things.
But it's okay. You're still young in your ways. You will learn over time.
He does
But
have a
Mayor.
point.
Nothing really wrong here. It was some inter-party things that needed to happen. That's why I took it out of the boundary of your town.
I was not aware of in-party complications.
It was
Oh,
hairy, furry, very annoying, and almost got you guys killed twice over because of his stupid actions.
Oh,
That
meat
wasn't
twice.
him!
Still, it was him.
Not anymore. He changed.
Right.
For the worse,
Easy
okay.
ox. Gods escort them back to the inn. Then come and we shall take care of the business that is out here.
As you wish, sir. Monarchs, for you to go.
I just
Arcs
walk
off.
off.
And all four of you are escorted back to the inn and are ordered to stay in the inn for the evening.
Well, you know, I had worse prisons.
At least they serve drinks here.
Right?
And you were told no longer allowed to have drinks,
God dang.
including what was taken from you.
Pete starts looking sad.
I mean,
Now
I look
you
at
feel
I look at you and just say, "Why are you being sad? You just
They took my flasks.
I understand. May I inquire as to why you did go through with it in such a manner? That was kind of plain stupid.
Nope. A message
To whom?
to the rest of you.
You think the other two will just follow you still?
Nope.
So you'll be breaking bread now. I mean, breaking ranks and just leaving now.
I don't think so.
Well, what's your plan? You want to justify yourself for the others?
No. We'll see how this plays out. I have a good feeling about it. As he
There's something
starts
that
looking for one of his hidden flasks.
something you don't tell me right now because you look mightily guilty. I mean, me too, because I kind of aided in your thingy, but no one knows that.
Pete doesn't look guilty at all.
I know, but I mean, I just like not for yourself, for the others.
You know, if we really have to fight with these cultists, these crazy creatures from the depth, they need to realize that when something walks through the door and just because it puts on a facade, it's not really them anymore, doesn't mean it can snap back and stab you in the back.
What you talking about? You think you say that Ember was some weird indoctrinated cultist?
Well, you told me the story about what happened on the ship. He almost pushed you into a fucking undead den.
I mean, he was a fucking buffoon, yeah.
He almost got us thrown off the merchant ship. He insulted the Council of Lords multiple times. What else did he do? Please remind me, because I think the list is too fucking long.
Atreus' face lights up completely. I see your point. That holds really well in court.
Doesn't really matter. Reed yawns and just tips his hat a little bit forward and makes himself comfortable.
Alrighty then.
So, about an hour or two go by, and one of the guards comes and he grabs Arx and Ares, and please follow me.
As you wish.
Of course.
I'm going to also turn up to wherever they're going.
So he they take you guys to the townmaster's hall. And give me just 1 second.
On
Hello? Oh,
Yep.
this is the courtroom, I see.
The courtroom of those who are guilty. So one thing you see that astounds you, well, except for Athos, because he wasn't entirely 100% on what was going on at the time. Standing at the back of the room is the bugbear that you presume to have been dead.
What?
And Varys looks over. Your old colleague has luckily been brought back. The downside is it seems he's still just a little slow in the head. Now, whatever he must have done to your party to have them want to kill him should not be forgiven, but we have discussed and it will be forgiven because we were able to revive him. I used true resurrection to bring him back.
Wow, that's quite impressive.
It is not an easy task, nor a cheap one, but an unjust death is never the answer. So
I agree
for the time being,
wholeheartedly.
he will stay here. Do not speak that he has been returned. We have made it appear as though a grave has been dug for him. When the time has come and you have taken your leave of the town, whenever that may be, he will be taken to a different land.
I think that's for the best. When he was with us, it's true that he was, shall we say, reckless, impulsive, dangerous, even. And part of me was relieved when he did not join us. But seeing him in this new light, I thought, well, even if he isn't well enough to be joining us, then he can still live a new life, a peaceful one. Whatever the case, death was not the right answer. I turned to Ares and Athos. I don't know about you, but I can't trust those two again.
Lucas, what would I need to roll for an extremely hard alignment roll? Because I'm lawful good. So I need
Are you
to...
talking about
As in, like-
what you want to do against them, or?
Yeah, because Varys said they're gonna forgive it, of course, as a man of the church. A crusader at that. I would probably have to make an extremely difficult roll to allow something like that.
Yeah, so it would be a religion roll. Because
Religion.
you're going off of...
Okay.
Yeah.
What would I have to beat since I'm lawful good, like as good as I possibly could be, or try to be? It's probably going to be almost
What
20s,
are
right?
your... Yeah, I'll say, what are your intentions
Well, I mean,
of confrontation?
well, so I follow the law, and the law of the land is a crime is dealt with equally, which means execution. So, so Athos is following the laws of the land, which is the crime should be met with punishment of execution. Because I'm lawful good, so that's my alignment. So I'll roll my religion check. I think.
Yep, it'll be a.
So 19. Does it pass?
Shit.
No? I assume not.
It does.
Actually, or is it disadvantage because of against my alignment? It's up to you. All you. Rule it how you wish. Because I've never had to do something against my own alignment, so... Not this far.
God,
Because the way I see it, if I allow this, then I instantly become evil. Like, my alignment's just gone at that point. And would a 19, or, you know, or would I be disadvantaged to a nat 1, which would mean critical fail, and I would have hatred.
So, I think the way that we could proceed with it is, while the law of the land does say crime for a crime, you could just make a recommendation to Varys, because he still has overall authority.
Sure, yeah. So, okay.
And that'll still fall within your alignment that you are saying, hey, this isn't right.
That's fine.
This is how it should be handled.
Okay, so I will turn... So knowing that then, I will turn to Varys and say, this situation is within your land, and obviously this should be punished with your rule of a crime for a punishment should be equal, so as execution. But as my church does not have power over this land, I will not overrule your decision. But I do recommend an equal punishment to be served.
This is a difficult decision, and one that is not made lightly. The life of any person is sacred, and I do understand your order.
The problem,
however, since we were quick enough to react, while it is a heinous crime, I would like to confer with the townsfolk to see their perspective of it.
The problem
At the very least... Please, go ahead.
The problem I have is obviously we're employed by Saltmarsh to help you. Saltmarsh is under the power of my church, or does follow my church's power. If you do have to refer out and go to Saltmarsh, then the punishment would be served by the church, which would be immediate execution. Because we are crusaders, and we do not accept missed order. So if you wish to not cause execution, I would keep it within this town and not allow any rumours out, because the church would not take kindly to that.
I appreciate your feedback, and he looks over at Arx and Ares. Your thoughts, should your friends face execution for what they have committed?
I'm not sure. On one hand, what they did is borderline unforgivable. But at the same time, I suppose I'm just not comfortable with killing. At least not killing a sentient being.
And Ares.
Is Ares here?
Ares? He's muted, but I thought he was still here.
Is he forced to be muted by any chance?
I didn't mute him.
Maybe he's just not here.
No, he doesn't have a. Yeah. I'm assuming he's probably gonna have about the same reaction as Arx would.
Oh wait, he just unmuted himself.
Oh,
I don't know if we can hear him though.
maybe his mic's broken.
He sent a message in general. Actually, I'll say my voice connect just.
Oh, he's just fully
Drop.
disconnected. I think he's lost Discord.
Yeah, I think just give it a minute.
Okay. Sure. So I assume we're gonna ask the folk, and then we're gonna have a vote on guilty or innocent.
Yeah.
Well, sorry,
Yeah.
execution or freedom.
Yeah, the guilty.
There isn't a
part is
guilty or
kind
innocent.
of,
Well, or unless they
kind of an
try and
open-
act. Well, I suppose if they try and act innocent and they outbluff my perception, then I will think of them innocent. 'Cause I hadn't heard their
no,
side.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but no, that's not gonna work because I literally saw it happen with my own eyes, and I already rolled a nat 20.
That's no,
On the
yeah, that's
insight on him doing it on purpose.
that's fine for you, but for me that saw none of it. You then have to now try and get your story across to me and Varys, which have no idea what's going on. Because technically I don't know you and Ares are innocent in this. I can see there's a clear divide, and I can make an assumption. We'll have to see if they try and act innocent. I assume they won't. I hope they don't act innocent, 'cause if they do and they fail, then that's going to be even worse for them.
All right, welcome back, Eric.
Oh, he's lit up.
Quiet
he's-
for too long.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, no.
I'm sorry. When I'm quiet for too long, but it brings me to the help desk or something crap.
Oh, weird.
No.
So did you hear what I had asked her? No.
Yeah, you asked something. I don't honestly.
So
we were discussing ours, and then you
Varys is-
asked me.
yeah, Varys is asking if you feel execution or a different punishment is more fitting for the two, for the crime that they've committed.
Out of two of them, I know Pete especially deserves the harsher punishment. Freya could be stupid. She hardly knows what she does half the time.
Okay.
Otherwise, I see no reason why Atreus should be punished for conspiring without any reason. Conspired, yes. That was a crime in itself, but I
And
do not
two
believe she has
actually
realized
committed the
this.
act.
I mean,
That would be
Pete. He
So
committed
Pete
the act.
through the pipe that
Yes.
ultimately caused the death.
Yes. He did throw the pipe. As far as I saw.
I mean, I suppose I'll insight it.
My passive perception didn't see light of hand that Treya did, like meta-wise.
I got
That's true. Yeah.
23.
Nobody.
yeah, right. We don't actually.
I know, yeah, but
nobody actually seen that she did it.
Athos is looking to see if you're telling the truth. That's all. So you don't have to roll if
Yeah.
you're. So you're telling the truth. So Athos is gonna stare in your souls and go, "Oh, actually no, Orcs, because you did an insight, so you know. So you're
Yeah,
now gonna
so
have to.
I
You're gonna have to
I-
outbluff me. You
Yeah.
have to beat a
Yeah.
23.
Well, I haven't
Rolled a
actually.
nat
I
20.
am actually gonna say like, well, Atreya isn't entirely innocent herself.
Oh,
That being
explain.
said, afterwards, when I saw her, I'm not entirely sure, but I do think there was some level of regret. How much that actually justifies is hard to say, but at least I know she is not entirely unrepentant.
Okay.
But she did help assist in the murder.
In what way?
She pretended to sneeze in order to blow some embers onto the gunpowder.
So, Varus, what I hear is Pete didn't put the pipe in, but Atreya did. With a false
was
of
definitely
pretending
going-
to sneeze.
Pete was definitely about to.
Oh,
He only he
There
only
wasn't
wasn't he was only unable to because I managed to stop him in time.
so
So
use.
the predicament is technically, while Pete is a accomplice, he did not actually commit the crime.
Yeah, it's the other way
What I'm
around.
hearing is Atreya actually committed the murder of Ember, while
Who put the black powder chest in that hole?
I don't
now
know.
it will
Who
still
brought
be
Ember out?
premeditated. So there still will be punishment. But him not being the one who unfortunately tried ending Ember's life, that bodes slightly in his favor. I shall convene with the elders of the town, and we shall make our decision at first light. Until then, my guards will escort both Atreya and Pete to the stockades, where they will be stripped of all weapons and equipment, and they will stay until their verdict has been rendered. Is that acceptable for the
Yeah.
time being?
It is.
Very well. Thank you guys for coming, and we shall send for them immediately.
As you
I'm gonna
wish.
drag all you guys back up to General.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty then.
Oh, welcome after, I don't know, half an hour or something.
It was-
like 10 minutes.
11 minutes and 16 seconds.
Cult
felt
takes a
like an
long
eternity.
time.
What's
So-
running there?
In walks Ares, Arx, Athos, 2 guards, and Varys. And Varys looks at Atreya and Pete. The two of you, please stand, remove all weapons, hand them to the guards, and then follow me. Until tomorrow morning, you will be in the stockades until we can determine what shall occur.
All my weapons are upstairs
Oh,
in my
ho,
room.
ho,
Please
ho,
pick them up.
ho, 1 minute here. This is one-sided justice.
Did I
Heck,
not
we
say you
have
wouldn't
a,
get the chance?
No. They had a long talk with you. How about we have a little chat with you?
Oh, you will tomorrow morning, when we can convene the elders of the village. No, please, weapons to the gods, and then. And at this time, it's already like 2 o'clock in the morning, so you guys would only be in the stockades for about
Right.
4 hours.
I will tell them that my weapons are in my room because I don't wear any weapons right now. I give them. Actually, yeah, I will give them 1 dagger that I have.
I would assume you'd at least have a dagger on you for some
Yeah.
kind of protection.
Yeah, I was just like, reluctantly, let's give it.
Like, no, I have no weapons whatsoever, so I can kill you right now. Is what I'm hearing.
I mean, I can summon my sword all the time, but I will not tell them.
Well, yeah.
I look at Arx at first. I just glare at him. You've never seen Pete really glare at you. It's kind of scary. Then he takes off his weapons and hands it over.
I pet Pete on the head and say, there. Just calm down.
I look Pete right back, and I say nothing.
So, Pete and Atreya are escorted to the stockades, and for the next 4 to 5 hours until the sun comes up, that's where they will spend their night.
One moment. Before we get out of the door, will I pass closely by? Like, close by
By who?
Arx?
Arch, where are you standing at in comparison to?
I'm once they start moving, I'm going to leave a wide berth to let them all out.
So I'd say you're probably about 7 to 8 feet away from Arx.
In other, I'm not in kicking range if that's what you want.
No, no, I'm not kicking him. I just softly say, wait until Captain Zender said what you did here, boy. And I'll walk up.
Oh no, why are you splitting the party?
I say right back. I'm sure even she has standards.
Remember who taught her. And I'm at the door,
And remember that she left you.
all the way around.
As they're walking out, I'm just
She
gonna.
didn't leave me.
As she's walking, as they're walking out, I'm just gonna pull out a book and put murder, lying, threatening other party members. This is not going well for the voting of execution.
So the next morning, you are all brought to the Stonehill Inn. All tables have been cleared, except for 2 tables, or 3 technically. At one table is Varys, along with 4 other village elders. And then there's a table on each side, one for Atreya and Pete, and one for Arx, Athos, and Ares. And Varys stands as you guys enter. Welcome. We figured we would do this in a slightly more private setting. The matter at hand is what occurred last night out to the northwest of the town with your bugbear friend. Pete, Atreya, what do you have to say for yourselves?
I look towards Pete first because Pete probably has to ruin everything first because before I can pick it up again.
Pete looks sober.
Uh-oh.
Stays sitting. He doesn't say anything. Do you want to say anything, Atreya? His voice is not so piratey anymore.
Oh no, we gotta do a personality. Alright, So, first of all, may I hear the accusation, please?
Well, the accusation and the reason that we are doing a hearing is the death of Ember. Their story that was told is that 2 members brought Ember out to the northwest side of the stream.
All 5 of them,
And
by the
him.
way?
Had him
4.
Yeah, four plus him. Had him dig his own grave, or dig a chest, I should say. In this chest was gunpowder, and the cause of the explosion was pipe embers landing on this black powder, causing the explosion.
All correct up to the point where you forget to mention that everyone was in the tavern when all this started. And everyone, including Athos, were highly I like the word because I'm German. Knowledgeable of the fact that something's going to be awry soon. And no one did anything.
I put my hand on the tray and I stand up. I will think I need to call you judge at this point, won't I, Mayor?
You can still call me Varys if you would like.
Well then, Varys. As long as you have known us, we have not acted irrationally in your village, except for a minor incident of not opening a door. Or I was not even present. We have
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you weren't even there for that.
we have resolved your problem with the bandits that you asked us to murder without inclination. Pardon for me, but that's what was the assignment. We have resolved that peacefully. Taking this individual up to outside town's jurisdiction and into the wild, which then refers to the laws of Neverwinter. Then he died on an unfortunate accident, which you have no proof that we actually did. So I am still kind of baffled, Varys, why we are held accountable. Did I use my weapons? No?
Well, it's
You
your
dug up
pipe.
a chest? Well, the pipe was out of my hand because somebody magically enchanted me not to move anymore. So actually, in fact, look at the ox, you are more the guilty one.
Well, according to that,
I know.
I figured out that Orcs was telling the truth that Atreya pretended to sneeze and whack the pipe out of your hand, causing the embers to hit the black powder. So
So
currently,
that's
Atreya
That was
is the murderer,
no,
not
no, no.
you.
utter nonsense. There was black powder about. I
Wait.
needed to sneeze.
Do you have any proof, except for actually a biased witness?
Well, you see, if not, then I can only go by the law of my church, which is trial by combat. And whoever survives is the innocent. We can do it that way if you wish.
Sure. Give me my
Oh.
weapons.
If it's
and
out
bring
of,
me
if
up
it's
to
out of
Nottingham.
Fendelin, then the rules of Fendelin cannot apply. But then my church rules can apply.
Sure. Which will be my opponent? I think Arx, because he's probably the head accuser.
That'd be high fucking bullshit right now. This fucking inbred tried to murder me on 3 occasions and insulted me and threatened me on 5 others.
Yeah, but you did not throw the pipe, and neither did I.
True.
I was actually. I want to also commit a formal complaint against that individual, and I point at Arx, for using illicit magic against me without my consent. What do you have
This
to
took
say
a
for
completely
yourself,
different
Arx?
word than I thought it would.
The pipe
Now it's a rule.
was
law.
in your mouth when I stopped you. It was not going anywhere.
No, the pipe was in my hand.
Which was staying in place, so you were still holding onto it.
Correct.
When I cast Hold Person, it keeps you in the same position. It does not magically open your hand. I do not control you. I merely keep you in place, still as a statue. And
Yes.
while you were still as a statue, you were holding the pipe.
Correct. But you know what's really the thing here? Because I could not move. And somebody sneezed and bumped against me. I dropped the pipe. If I were actually able to hold the pipe, maybe this would have never happened.
So you
But then
agree?
again,
So you
I,
agree someone sneezed next to you, which was Atreya when I
Yes.
turned up. So you do say that Atreya sneezed, even though she just said she didn't. So that
I
was
did
a lie.
say I sneezed.
She did
I did
sneeze,
say
though.
I
She
sneezed
she did
because
say
of
she
all the
Alright,
fucking black
fair
powder.
enough. I must have mistaken.
Don't
So
turn around your.
no, that's my mistake. I must have misheard.
Silence.
So a sneeze happened.
We have one other witness who was there, on top of the countless animals that I could call and get their stories. And he waves to the guard. And in walks the familiar face of Ember, alive and well.
Oh well.
Fuck.
Hi, Mayor. I'm supposed to tell my story now, right? Varys nods his head. Well, we were out last night, and I was digging for treasure like Pete said I should. He said my money from my last adventure was in there. And in it was this black stuff. And then there was a boom. And then I woke up and you were there. I don't know what happened, but they're not bad people. I like this group. And since I'm alive,
there technically was no murder, as they're arguing about. I think they should be let free and can go about whatever they were doing. I feel that is fair.
To roll something for my character. Wait. Okay.
So, and Varys looks over at the two of you.
Anything else to add?
Nothing to add from my part. I said what I wanted to say. Let's sit down.
Atreya?
Alright, let me think.
Just sit down, Atreya. It's for the best.
I will sit down reluctantly. He says, "Thank you for your time."
And he looks over at the other three. Anything to add?
I look at the other two first.
I shake my head. I leave the verdict in your capable hands.
Ares?
I think he was AFK for too long again.
I think he was AFK for too long again. He's been kicked out.
No,
Yeah.
he just can't speak. He types constantly in Roll20, in Discord. Never mind.
No, so he was saying, I guess, he
happens.
stayed for too long. I guess something with his mic messes up, so he can't rejoin.
Yeah, he has to
I
reach out.
used my memory to use minor illusion to show evidence.
I will actually stand up. Before I say something, I just want to say something. As a closing whatever. I do agree that I had the intention to kill Ember. Weeks ago. I don't know how long were we traveling on boat?
You've been gone like 2 to 3 weeks. All right, you're back in Ares.
A week
Yeah.
ago. But
I heard
when
everything.
when I saw this person pointing towards Ember, I felt remorse in that sense. So all I wanted to say is Arcs especially, I don't care about anyone else. I am sorry that I had the intent. I didn't go through with it, but I did have the intent.
I'm going to make an insight check
Right.
on that.
All right,
I
roll
was
the,
gonna
I
say
wonder if he's
something.
actually sorry.
roll the intent first.
I am on a fucking roll with my insight today. Jesus.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
All right, are you actually sorry,
So Atreya is
or are you remorseful?
a little bit remorseful in the sense of Ember is not the creature, and that's the point, creature, that she learned to hate. And now that she sees him, she mostly feels pity and doesn't feel that it's worth it. So she did have no intention to do that. It was mostly alcohol. She would not harm this buffoon of a creature,
Yeah.
which is not good, but still
I'm going
better than
to. Are you still standing up?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to stand up as well, and I say, Atreya, I can see in your eyes that what you are saying is the truth. That being said, I know that Ember, as we knew him before, was indeed dangerous. Quite annoying. Reckless. A lot of things. And we can
Mostly
both agree on
towards
that. Yes, particularly towards you, that is true. So, I understand why you felt such vitriol towards him. Such anger, hatred, even.
Good words. Good
But,
words.
but, the one you felt the need to kill was not that same person.
I see
And
that
even
image
and
of
even if it had been, I do not condone this sort of murder out of petty vengeance. So I understand where you came from. As far as earning my forgiveness, however, it's not impossible. But you're going to have to work extremely hard to earn it.
last word to not put attention on our good judge. We're gonna talk about that after the trial, if everything goes right. Right?
Of course.
I was gonna
We'll
ask
discuss it
something
in private.
earlier.
What's up, Aries?
Earlier, I was gonna ask during the whole argument if I could do minor illusion, but maybe play back my memory of that and use minor illusion as that.
Very
Show 'em
limited.
what happened.
Do minor illusions. Do minor for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think.
So you'd have to do
you'd
it
have to do,
bits
like,
by
major image
bit,
for that.
but it's silent. So you'll only be able to show us
Yeah.
little images and snaps of your
Yeah.
And
mind.
it can
Oh,
only
sorry.
be one
Yeah.
person at a time, so it's not like it's a whole scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Yeah.
like kind of hearsay almost because it's just one person that gives away their own knowledge of their own perspective. So I don't think that would hold up in court. But you can certainly try.
No, but this is the medieval times. You
I
really
won't
need
need
to remember this. Like evidence in
Yeah.
medieval
It's not-
times
it's-
really
it
doesn't
isn't modern
matter.
day court.
And you're a pirate.
medieval time with wizards and. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't know that. I'm okay. You might.
No, but there's also Pete there, which I know is a pirate.
All right. I mean, you probably would have heard of me as well at some point. So.
Yeah. I won't use it anyways, but since we all came
Uh,
to a consensus.
Since everyone has spoken, I will stand up at the end after everyone's said. And I will say, from the story I hear, without obviously you, Varys, bringing animals, which would be enough evidence to prove someone's side or case, from what I've heard so far, and no decent explanation to any of it apart from name calling, bullying, and what's happened on past missions is not good enough an excuse for murder in any extent.
This person murder attempted me.
As I have an honour to uphold from the church I belong to, I would have to rule it as, in this case, Pete, who was, if he was held by orcs from the spell, would only be mind of murder or helping with murder and planning, and Atreya being said that she did sneeze whilst next to with the pipe and embers within the black powder. It is too I'm trying to think of the word. My mind's gone blank. It's too suspicious to sneeze at that exact point that I believe that sneeze was to knock the pipe and the embers into the black powder, which would be murder. And if you ask me for my opinion, I would rule it as that. That Arya is a murderer, and Pete helped plan and execute the murder. I would say guilty. And then I sit back down.
You don't even. I stand up and say, you don't even know my name.
Well, a dead person doesn't need a name.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! I need to pee.
So,
So you can tell that he's listened intently to everybody's interpretations and everybody's arguments, and so he looks at each of the judges. So
Dang.
Wow. Okay.
Straight threes.
I thought they're.
I hope that means innocent.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be not short. It was supposed to be 1, 2, and then 3 was the on the fence line.
So it's all on the
Um,
fence. Great.
That's not what I expected.
Awesome. We got
I think
nowhere.
we need to take a
Alright.
snapshot
Well,
of that because it's
Community
probably
service
one
it
in a
is.
Community
million.
service. Could you imagine if that's what it
And,
ended up being?
So, Varys whispers quietly to the 4 elders, and he looks at the Atreya and Pete. We do abide by the laws, and we have determined through human proof alone that there is not enough proof to convict you to death. You will each spend 1 week in the jail cells. From there, you will be free to walk around again. We just ask that in the future, you try and avoid blowing people up with black powder. And the bugbear will be transported immediately to an undisclosed location so that it is not attempted to be another murder. You shall not be sentenced to death, but you shall still witness the bandits as they are executed this morning after this trial, as a reminder that no matter where you go, if you do evil acts, evil will fall upon you in the form of death. And he smacks his gavel on the table. And guards bring out 2 pairs of shackles, 1 for each of you guys.
Alright.
Sorry, what was that? One for each of us. What do we get?
No, you don't get anything. We get shackles.
You don't get shackles.
Oh,
Pete
yeah,
and Trey
okay,
get
I-
shackles.
You want
I-
shackles? You get
I-
shackles. Yeah, fine.
No, please. Xandros has already given me more than enough shackles.
Oh
Pete-
god.
Pete stands up at this point. Honorable judge. At this point, I would like to suggest that Arx also does a sentence using magic without my consent against me.
That was in defense of another being.
No, it was
Alliteration.
not. It was
And with
Not
that,
against
when you do battle and you use magic, you do it against your adversaries. Is it not the same thing?
no, because as you see, we are a party, and it's not the first time you magic again. I've always let it slide. Now, I would like him to serve a punishment as well, not do this thing in the future.
I will stand up as well and just say, I concur. I do not concur. I do feel that Arx was completely in the right to cast this hold person spell on Pete and should not be condemned for it.
Oh, it's not a cast against you. It's very unpleasant.
I've been cast several
So is
things
being
against
blown
myself.
up.
What he said.
Exactly.
We'll discuss this argument later.
No. This is now me against him.
I think not. I'm just gonna walk out.
And he walks away from court without being dismissed.
That's
Next.
actually true.
That's also a serious offense. before court
I
is
mean,
adjourned.
no, actually, okay, no, retcon. Okay,
No, you already walked out.
I took.
So,
Okay,
Varys
while I'm
is going to
walking,
look
I
at-
quickly, I will very quickly look at Varys and say, "May I be excused?"
One moment. Athos, what are your views on unconsenting magic in the case that has been provided?
Oh, I think Athos knows. The first time he used magic against me, it actually inflicted bodily harm.
Wait. How is Athos so important right now?
Wait.
Is he like a justiciar?
Hold on, Pete. Now, I don't use magic. So how did I use magic on you?
No, I'm talking about Arx. The first time he used magic against me was on the ship on our first mission, and he actually inflicted bodily harm. Now he uses magic against me again, without my consent.
I am
and he
aware of
puts me in
this.
place like a puppet. I would actually like him to serve a minor sentence for this.
I slept. You go first.
I have served with all members of this party for the same amount of time as everyone else, apart from Orcs and Ares. But I have got to know most of everyone's characteristics, especially your first ones, anyway. And I can tell that the disagreement between Orcs and Pete, I feel in the future is just going to be the same over and over again. In terms of the harm of what Orcs did to you on that ship, if was in this situation, would have been punished. Of course, that is too long in the past and wasn't in my church's area to dish that punishment. And was
I
not...
have apologized.
Okay. And was not
on
brought...
multiple occasions.
Of course. And was not brought to me with that question in mind. But in terms of the most current one of Hold Person, or the magic... Well, what magic was it? Was it Hold Person? I assume by the fact that you was Hold. I don't know much about magic, as you can aware. Okay.
It was Hold Person.
If Hold Person, and you all agree that it was Hold Person and didn't cause damage, with the current case, I would say it's not punishable to a high degree. Maybe only a low punishment of maybe a letter of sorry to you. I'll definitely not do much.
That is very biased of you, but fine.
I'm biased in no situation.
It is very, like, capture-free people. So it's like you manacle someone, which you will do to me as well, Judge, but whatever. But you're in your right to do so.
Let's just go to this cell.
I agree.
Over with it.
Also, I wanted to compliment the judge on his fair trial. Very well done.
And the judge, I don't know why I'm calling him the judge now. Varys stands up and he walks next to the two of you. Come, it's time for the execution of the bandits. And as you guys walk out, one of the guards goes and rings the town bell. And at this point, the city center starts to flock with the citizens of the town. And there is already the stage built with 3 nooses hanging on it. And Varys gets up. People of Fendelin, here today, these 3 men will be sentenced to death by hanging.
Why is it always men?
I mean, we can add you up there if we want.
Are you saying that in character? Because I say
I am saying that in character. He's looking over at you now. Would you care to join them?
No, thank you. I was just wondering.
Not being biased against women, just they were the ones who caused the disturbance the previous time.
Go figure.
Anyway, let this be a reminder, and he looks over at Captain Phineas, that anybody who does harm or breaks the law of the land will be punished. And he waves at the executioner, and one by one they kick the stools out from under, and you hear distinct pops with each body as they fidget for a second and then go still.
I look away at that moment.
I stare
I look.
blatantly. You
I guess
yawn?
I'll look
You
away.
fucked up, man. Alright.
You are a selfish cunt.
I look like I care. I do care, but I look at their struggle and their death.
I do a pray as they die. A prayer, I should say,
I
not
just-
a pray. That'll make sense.
I
No,
do too, but to myself and in Inferno.
You're the
God.
weakest soft-legged pirate I have ever met, Atreya.
You see that Atreus kind of horns glare up in orange color as she just prays and looks at you with burning eyes, just like, shut up.
I have not said this, but that was out of character.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. No.
You're
The
just
prayer-
I would've thought that was in
fish among
character.
pirates.
No.
Seriously.
The point about me being praying is that I don't pray about forgiveness and blah blah blah. It's more like, forgive me for being so stupid to do something so stupid. Because cunning is the word.
Yeah. So you guys are escorted to the jail, which is actually right across the road, right behind the mayor's house. So,
Seems like
a week goes
safety
by.
hazard.
I
I
will try
mean,
to maintain my
you-
physical form.
I'll say you guys have seen what the mayor can do, so I don't think he's
Yeah.
too worried about basic criminals. So the week goes by, you guys are released, and as you guys walk out, you're handed all of your equipment. And it's early morning. It's starting to turn into a more fall setting, so it's starting to be cooler. Leaves are all starting to change into more of that reddish orange. And yeah, so what is everybody doing is our 2 inmates are released from their sentence.
I look towards Pete and say, "You've been knowing that it was my 26th birthday while I was in prison?
Oh, well, congratulations.
Well, I could have had like an orgy or some shit.
With your luck, you will probably only finger yourself, little.
Still better than a little prick like yours.
That's what everybody says. Fine, I'm
Which
used
should
to it.
put you on fucking alert.
Are you trying to make a point? Or is your intelligence so low that you only base insult me because you feel inferior?
I do feel inferior because I succumbed to your weird little wicked charms. But your plan, after I told you to not make a loud noise by using the fucking pistol, you blew up the fucking whole land site.
Well, what can I say? He did want to go out with a bang.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't even get that. That's a shame. Hillbilly justice, that's what it is. Let's just go. I'm
Next
bored
time.
and I am sober.
Damn, you sound so weird when you're sober.
Hmm.
You know what? Let me buy you. No, actually, I don't know. Maybe let's keep you sober. Do you reckon the other 2 will actually wait for us? Or do you think they bolted? Because honestly, I wouldn't fucking judge them for them.
At
for
that point, I walk up to the jailhouse.
Yes, really?
Might as well be with you.
Yeah. I say. Well, we're about a week late. I think the council is waiting for us back in Saltmarsh to report.
Report what?
What's happened here, the village.
Like what?
The
Rural
bandits
justice.
that we were supposed to
Oh,
take
right,
care
yeah,
of.
sure.
Let's just go.
Yes, let's. Xandros
So
is probably worried
Sandra's gonna
sick.
leave us.
I have a question for you, Ethos. Do you hold any Justicia value anywhere where you go? because of your church? Can you just trot into any town and just be like a big justiciar? Just, you know what I mean.
Well, it depends if my church has power over the land, which here in Fendelin it does not.
Well,
I
how
cannot
did
rule.
you get a hearing in the fucking court then? Not that I minded.
Oh, I didn't.
Though you
I was
judged me-
no more than another judge. That was all I
Oh, you
had.
sentenced me to death, by the way.
That I was only doing it by what my church would say. But what Varys
Oh.
said is that you're free to walk, then I have to abide by his law, which I will.
So no hard feelings then, after you wanted me dead.
No, of course not. I judged you by what my church would say, and my church would say death. But you have had a different
What's
law.
your church
which is
again?
fine. My church.
The Church of the Dawnfather or some shit?
Doesn't really matter now, does it? Let's
Yeah.
go, let's walk.
No, it does matter. Because we have to, I mean, we don't have to, but I still kind of want to travel together.
I'm happy to travel with you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to just hit you in the back. I don't hold
Then we
grudges.
won't have any problems like Amber did.
No, of course not. I would not do any of that. Even if you did something against me, I would not do anything like that.
Okay, that's just plain stupid. But okay, what's your church then?
My church. Well, you know my church is in Saltmarsh, the small one. But my god is Eldath, the god of peace. Which the three morals are life, nature, and justice.
Okay, God of life, nature and justice, or what?
Nature and justice, yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, whatever floats your boat. Well, I'm happy that your judgment didn't go through.
No, his rule.
Quick question,
You're
who
lucky it
saved
didn't go
Ember?
through.
Who saved him?
Was it
I
Varys?
want to tell you that.
Varys saved him.
Yes. Used a true resurrection spell. Very impressive.
That was nothing to do with us. We did not ask that.
I see that as a second chance, and I'm not lying there looking towards Arx. Because honestly, that little mongrel right now really is a mongrel, so he has all the chance of life like anyone else has.
Well, he's gone to a new land. Let's hope he finds profit and a new way to live there.
I hope he finds a good wife to shag.
That's about to say
Arx
that.
turns around back at turns back to Trey and says, "Well, let's try and make sure that second chance isn't wasted, shall we?"
I'm not interfering with his life anymore, because honestly, I don't think it's worth it.
You know very well it's not just about Ember.
It's mostly about me, yes, and Pete, probably.
He just yawned again.
Are you fucking prick? Where do you get off?
To be honest, that bed was not very comfortable. Should
Oh,
we just get on the road?
I got imprisoned and I slept on a fucking concrete plate. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, out of everything,
You guys had beds in there.
out of
You almost
everything,
I mean, they were cots, but
out of everything that
You're
happened,
quite
Made a
grumpy.
straw.
I will give you praise, Pete, on your choice of a chest full of gunpowder.
For real?
That
Let's
was
go
a
sit down.
spectacular show. Well, now we're not in court. My true opinion is I thought that was a spectacular show.
Well,
My jaw
I don't
dropped.
know. I'm not gonna say anything. Well, you know it, I'm succumb to hillbilly justice again. Let's go.
What a hypocrite.
Xandros is waiting. She would like to hear why we kept her.
Fucking hell.
That is a good point.
Yes.
Let us go.
I will warn you. She is very tricky. Waiting.
True, but she knew she had business, and we only asked if she would go. We would have found a different ship if she said no.
probably left us by now.
No, she wouldn't. She's still there.
I mean, she's
So
saying,
you guys
"Oh, we
are
can."
starting to head towards the coast then, or are you guys gonna stay in town for a little more?
I'm getting the fuck out of this town.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went to the
same.
coast.
Yeah, I want to leave. There are too many bad and scary memories involved.
But on the way, I don't know how many times we travel or how many nights we travel. I want to
This-
pray for a fucking big encounter to saturate my vengefulness. Like, I want, like, something to happen so I can murder someone because I'm fucking annoyed.
To be
After
honest,
one-
this Druid is the biggest murder hobo I've seen so far. So.
I know, right?
Witness
He hasn't
this
killed
execution.
anybody.
Witness these executions so you feel sorry.
Yeah. Like, literally, hopefully.
I mean,
that's
I
the
must
plan.
admit, if you remember when we first said, why can't you take care of the bandits, he said it would be too easy. I mean, he is kind of a dick in the first place.
I think he's just so
He's the
aloof.
biggest dick there is. on
Oh,
the
I know
fucking
how much of a
planet.
dickish he is.
He's
Yeah.
so aloof, he just wants see other people murder other people, so he's just entertained.
But I think that's all it is, yeah. It's for all for
Oh,
his
you-
entertainment.
You plebeians kill each other so I can be entertained.
Yeah.
I think he actually
he's-
jacked off after that.
Yeah, like-
She's like, Savannah, jack me off right now because I'm too lazy to do it myself.
Oh
Still,
no,
that
he
got
didn't
me
even need.
hard.
He didn't even need to. The moment those men dropped to the next track, if you listen very quietly with the line snapping, you also hear it just very quick. Oh.
Middle in the court, like I
No,
judged
like
you-
during the
oh,
hanging.
guilty.
During the hanging. I mean. The
Oh,
moment, like,
yeah.
like, in the court, you can hear the crowd roaring and the line snapping, the necks just breaking, but you can also hear just very faint like.
Everyone's like, and she's like, oh, I'm guilty.
You just see two people indifferent. One is yawning and the other one is just holding his pants very tightly. This is a
Some
good
people are
murder.
cheering, some people are like saluting a bit, some are turning away, some are praying, and then there's those two assholes.
That's so disgusting. I love it.
Also, that entire segment, by the way, Arx is never gonna look at Pete the same way again.
Me neither, man.
Mate,
So stupid.
Jesus Christ! Like
you're
what?
in trouble
what is-
now. You got Pete sober.
I know.
What is Pete's alignment officially?
Probably neutral as fuck.
It can't be neutral with that. Murder's
That
more
has,
than neutral.
it's something. Yeah, no,
Why
that's
not?
evil. That's evil.
No, it's not evil.
It's not evil, chaotic. You can do that.
It's probably
It's definitely okay. Definitely chaotic. Arx is seeing it
Yeah.
as evil, though. Arx
It is.
Arx
It is chaotic.
Yeah,
not evil,
it's
chaotic.
it's chaotic, yeah.
yeah.
I'm just neutral.
Mr. DM, I want to try
I'm
to.
neutral good, so
Uh,
that's why it kind of scares me.
I want to repent for my sins to circumvent the law a little bit. And during the travel time, I will constantly kind of pray to make amends for it, to break the common law of trying to murder someone in cold blood. Because I'm lawful as fuck, and I don't want to bend the rules.
Alright, roll a religion check.
Oh, nice. Can I roll persuasion? Lol. Nice! I roll like shit all the time! I hate it.
Dude, you've had really crappy rolls tonight.
Like, not only tonight, like all the time, man.
Your charisma
Tonight's
save.
episode: Atreya's bad day.
The charisma save was just for myself to not feel pity for this creature.
I know.
Funny.
So you haphazardly and half-assed kind of like pray about it.
Oh no! I'm
Like-
trying really hard, man. I cannot. Like, but you know who my god is, but you can tell.
Yeah. So yeah, you trying. You think and you're just like, we'll see if I'm forgiven. Rolls. If your rolls are continuously bad, you know you weren't forgiven.
Ah, for fuck's sake, man. Because that
Her-
creature is
Her
not.
god is RN Jesus.
Yeah.
That goddess is gonna murder the fuck out of me when I'm dead.
I think that's the true god in D&D. It's roll 20.
Yeah.
All the gods is literally
Then
just
again,
roll
I rolled
20.
I rolled 2 really good religion checks before, so I think this is the second one. So it's 2 out of 2. So it's pretty okay.
Damn, that's not terrible.
9? Yeah, it is.
Well, as long as you do it over and
I've
over
seen-
again,
I've seen the
eventually
worst.
it'll work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I said, like 2 were pretty good, and then 2 were pretty shit.
I was on fucking fire tonight. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed off right now.
Yeah.
Insight check. Fuck you!
If you had less
That's
luck,
pretty
that
good.
would have gone
I
so
got
differently.
double- I know, but because I got a fucking double nat 20
That was
when
so
Atreya was like, "Oh no, how could this happen?" I'm like, "Fucking bitch." How
I only
could
got
you?
one nat 20, and that
I'm
was
like,
in my
I could, yeah. I'm like, Arx is like, he had a feeling like Pete would do something like this, so he's like not surprised, but still incredibly angry. With Atreya though, like after they've had so many like good conversations on like the boat and stuff, like there is betrayal.
Oh,
Yeah.
on that note, let me I don't know. Shall we go to secret? I don't know, because I want to tell you something because you wrote nat 20 on Atreya's feeling towards Ember. I can say it in general, but there was pure hatred, like utter disdain, and she didn't care about anything because he betrayed her after he promised to be like part of the party. So that betrayal is something that you don't do to Atreya, and that's something that she doesn't condone at all. So there was
Yeah.
no sense of any logic at all with her anymore.
It was just pure emotional whiplash, basically.
Yeah, it was nothing about
Yeah.
anything about the party. It was pure hatred towards
Yeah.
Ember.
That's what Arx was kind of saying in general. Like he understands where you're coming from because he did see most of that stuff.
Yeah.
But he does not condone it.
Yeah,
Like there
well,
are still standards to be met.
that's your
Like
burden,
Arx is the
yeah.
type of person where no matter how much he does not like a person, he will not actively seek to kill them.
Well, you know, with
I
your natural
just-
20, yeah, with your
I
nat
can't.
20, you know that Atreya
Yeah.
would probably think that you have to bear that burden, and she does not.
I'll wait until we get to Skazarak. Some other, like, illicit place.
Yeah, let's go have some drug orgies. Let's go.
We arrive at the ship, and is it still there?
Oh, please
So-
be.
Did we take you guys to Neverwinter or to Leolin? Or we dropped you guys?
I
Okay.
think
Neverwinter.
I'm just
So-
gonna go to I'm just gonna need to go to the toilet for a second. I'll be right back.
Yep. So yes, you guys go to Neverwinter. You know that Captain Xandros was making a run up to Luskin to drop off goods, and Luskin, whatever. Yeah, one of these days.
I know. I mean, this day it wasn't the case.
You know what? I'm gonna start using my voices again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Then I will do
No.
the same. Wait up.
We shall see. Anyway, so you guys get back to Neverwinter, and in the port you see the familiar ship of Captain Xandros,
Finally.
and it is still docked, waiting, even though it's been there for 5 days more than it was supposed to.
Suppose
Shit.
we're bored.
Well, when we board the ship, I will board first.
This bitch.
You go bird first, or not if I can help it. No, you go first.
Okay.
Just walk on the ship, evil.
Kick you in the water.
I know. I'm literally just there,
Welcome.
like, what the fuck?
It's
has been some time.
I will take
You
out.
are all late.
I'll take out a familiar-looking bag, which has almost written the names on it, Ember, and I will toss it towards Xandros.
The fuck?
For your troubles, Xandros.
I'm assuming this was his gold.
Yup.
And she feels it, and it's got a hefty weight to it. And she looks down, tosses it back to him.
No matter, split it with your party.
Well,
Not like I have need of it.
Can I roll an in? I need to learn inside check, man. On Captain Xandros, if she helped us in the trial at all.
Of course not.
she was not there.
I know.
She will
Go
not.
ahead.
I mean, maybe she had like some strings pulled. Fuck bullshit.
Too far, man.
Nope. She, from what you can tell, she had nothing to do with
Alright.
the,
I mean, to be
the
honest,
trial.
with Varys being such an asshole, I assume even if she did try and pull strings, it just wouldn't work. With how much of a dick he seems.
I'm back.
Welcome
All
back.
right.
Yep. Back on Sandros' ship.
Okay.
So,
Whatever. I turn around and I split the gold, and everybody get 400, and then I toss the last 100 still to Xandros. Because I know you do not like to wait, Xandros.
Ah, picks up the gold. Oh yeah.
Well, shall we depart then?
Court.
Yes.
Can we dine in your quarters, Xandros?
Can I
Quite a
please-
story, I must tell you.
Are you meaning privately or as a
Yes,
group?
like good old times.
I believe that can be arranged. Everybody settle in and start helping around the deck.
I have no clue how to help around the deck. Last time I basically did nothing. I was just standing on the side looking out the view, getting on the ocean.
I can't
Wait,
even
were you
remember
guys
what I
gonna
did.
fuck?
getting Facebook pings. I was like, why am I hearing lots of different things? Pete, did you want to go into a private to discuss it, or was it just what you were talking about earlier?
What I was talking about earlier.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I missed that. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna bang?
Yeah.
They're gonna go have a dinner,
Lamau.
and so oh, that's right. I was looking in the wrong thing. That's why. So, about an hour goes into this dinner, and nobody hears anything. And a male tiefling comes and grabs Arx and pulls him towards the captain's quarters.
Oh, I just follow him. Just follow him.
Where you go? Do I notice this with arcs?
Everybody was scattered around the ship. So nobody was actually fully together. Everybody was doing different tasks.
Okay, then I'll take that as a no.
and the doors opened. And right now, as you step inside, all you see is Captain Zandros. And she looks at you and points to the seat across the table.
I make my way over to the seat, and I kind of wait and sort of wait for her signal to sit down.
And she nods at you.
Well, then I sit down.
And, what a beta.
Fuck you!
So sorry.
Posh boy strikes again.
I'm sorry if I'm just polite.
I know.
And she looks at you. Ox, tell me, what happened during your trip?
Well,
Come on, boy, spit it out.
I'm guessing I understand what you're talking about, but first, what has Pete told you about this?
I'm not asking what Pete has told me. I want to know what happened when you were out adventuring.
Well, started while we were at the inn, around the tail end of the mission, when Ember appeared. You remember who Ember is, I assume?
Yes, arrogant little bugbear.
Yes, well, when he arrived, he was shaven, half burnt, and there was something off with his mind. He had become different. He seemed like a different, much kinder person. I'm not sure why. I don't know. It's probably something to do with whatever explosion cindered half his face, but he seemed so much kinder, and I felt pity. Of course, I don't mean to make any baseless assumptions, but I get the feeling that Pete did not feel the same as I did. So he led Ember outside, and I followed, because I understand that sometimes when Pete and Ember are together, things can get radical. And I followed them. Pete told Ember to dig a hole where there was some treasure, he claimed. Ember dug up, found a black box. In that black box was gunpowder. At that moment, I see Pete light his cigarette, and what I can only assume is reasons was attempting to murder him. See, I understand that Ember has caused animosity with both Atreya and Pete for quite a while, so I can understand why they are frustrated with him, but I do not condone this sort of senseless murder, especially because this was not the Ember we knew. In an attempt to save his life, I cast a spell to hold him in place to make sure that the explosion would not occur, but Atreya, who ended up being an accomplice in this, pretended to sneeze in order to knock the pipe out of his hand, triggering the explosion and killing Ember. Not for good, thankfully. There were some talented magicians in the village who managed to resurrect him. But all in all, that's what happened. Oh, and then after that, the guards found out, and Atreya and Pete both spent a week in prison. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
So you say that there was a gunpowder chest that Ember dug up, correct?
Yes.
Well, knowing what we know about Ember, he has quite damaged your party on multiple occasions.
I will not deny that.
Do you know the importance of the chest being filled with gunpowder?
No, I do not.
Have you ever heard the tales of those who walk the plank being tied down with cannonballs and dropped to the bottom of the sea?
Not until today, but I suppose that sounds rather self-explanatory.
These acts are against those who perform mutiny. And the information that we have about Ember, while he may not be a pirate or a man of the sea, is still viewed as mutiny. So I understand what Pete was doing. And tell me, Arx, did you not have ill taste and favor against this mongrel?
Please, don't use that word.
Fine, the bugbear, if that is better.
Well, like I said before, I will admit, he was almost extremely reckless and careless and quite aggressive, particularly towards Atreya and also towards Pete to a notable extent. So, were he still in his normal mental state, I would have been more understanding. Although I'm not sure I would have been entirely in agreement with these actions. After all, I was not raised in the same sort of sea. I learned to be far more forgiving. So this is probably not my place to say, but even within these circumstances, the one Pete tried to kill clearly wasn't the Ember we knew. He had changed somehow. All I saw that was left was a broken, scared, confused being who just wanted to understand why his friends had left him.
And say this forgotten memory wore off and he remembered. Would he not go and do the same things that he'd done in the past?
Who can say?
I believe that what occurred was proper for what was thought. While not all may agree, mutiny is punishable by death. So as for the codes that we follow, Pete was in the right. Unfortunately, that may be hard for those who are not pirates to understand. And it can be difficult. But everything happens for a reason. My beliefs for it are that while Ember may be alive and surviving somewhere,
up north or to the south, the west and the east, wherever he may be, he probably won't live long, especially if he's as imbecile as you say he is.
Depending on where they dropped him off, you're probably right. I just hope whatever happens, he's happy and at peace.
Oh, you serious?
So
Oh, no, what have I just missed?
I finally read Atreya's message about being everyone's a psychologist or a psychology expert now.
I am
And,
never admitting to that.
I took 3 years of psychology, so I know a little bit.
Oh, really?
All right.
Oh, did you?
Um,
I
anyway,
did not.
off topic.
Yeah.
So you guys are still setting sail, or you guys have already set sail, and she stands and she dismisses you from the cabin. I shall see you when we are back to port. She gives you a little wink.
All right.
And you guys make the trek from Neverwinter back down to Saltmarsh, and I don't think that I ever actually... I did set it right, yes.
Huzzah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel like when I actually set like full maps like this. Although now that I think about it, I don't think I actually put this map in here. Did I? No, I definitely did because they don't have a world map for Saltmarsh. So you guys get back down to the town of Saltmarsh, and it is early afternoon, so it's probably sitting at around 2:30, 3 o'clock. And you pull into port. And you guys are going to be at the little green squiggly line that is still blurry for me. I guess I can just that for you guys. There we go. And as you guys pull into shore, you are greeted by Eleander, the Dragonborn captain of the guard.
Is there a handout?
What?
Is there a handout for that dude?
Him? We met him ages ago.
Yes.
I know, but still, man,
Oh,
I
okay.
need to see pictures
Yeah, fair enough.
He's the
Check
Dragon Ball.
on-
because I feel like the DM forgets to like show to players, show to players, show to players.
He's the Dragonborn from ages ago.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
like,
hold on,
I
let's
still
see.
need it because
It should be in
sometimes
your
when we
library.
start after.
Go to your library and go to player handouts. It'll be there. You can
I don't think
access
so,
them.
because we were not
It's
there
not.
Were you? Have you
No,
never
I-
met the Dragonborn? Really?
yet. Yeah, we have met him, but if he didn't show it, he shows to all players that are currently in the game. We were not in the game at the point.
Oh, I
So-
Yeah.
I thought he showed it to you. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Don't matter then.
Nope, you have to because otherwise I will forget. And the longer we play the game, the longer I will forget. Or something.
I gotta find his token.
Yeah, see, that's my problem.
The only thing I see right now is Savannah, Captain Xandros, and some random month.
Yeah. Creatures, monsters, Captain Xenros. I also have Zorif, whoever the fuck that is. Like some weird lizard. I forgot.
Oh yeah, that's from earlier in the campaign before you guys joined. when
Yeah,
we
that
were
was a
trying
long
to
time ago.
negotiate, we were negotiating with lizard folk.
Well, that would have been gone far differently with Atreya and Pete on your side.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I shudder to think of the possibilities.
Shoot that fire!
I mean, at the time, the party also had a gold dragon at the head of it.
Yeah, well, that would be really hard to do with Pete, I guess.
Oh, it'd be a hell of a lot worse with that. Than it is with Athos, because Athos is kind of accepting.
You're a hypocrite, man. And I would point that out during the whole venture.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
when-
a crusader. I don't believe in peace
Yeah,
at all.
but
I
you
murder
bent-
people for my living.
All right, in character, I would just say, you bend your knee to all the local laws, but you don't. What the fuck, man?
I follow all
Like,
the laws.
whenever you cross any fucking border, you just like bend the knee to someone else.
Well, yes,
The
of
fuck
course.
is that?
I'm lawful good.
That's stupid. Well,
Be right back.
that's just stupid. Have your own set of rules that
I
supersedes everyone else.
I don't value my sen higher than anyone else.
What? I just shake my head, which is still like whenever I shake my head. there's, like, soot coming out of it.
The only time I will make my own law is if a crusade has been called. At
No, no,
that
no, no.
point,
I'm not,
then I will take charge.
not meaning you're making your own laws. It's your own values supersede other people's values because you're yourself, right?
My values are no more important than anyone else around me.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I keep in.
Sailor boy.
I am no sailor.
What are you? Why do you always smell like wet cat?
I've been on ships many times, but I'm definitely not a sailor.
Okay, I can tell.
I'm more
Well,
land.
jokes aside, I agree with you. Laws are there to be upheld and stuff, so...
But the benefit with me having no extra values above other people is I don't hold judgments on people either.
Meaning?
Meaning,
I point towards my face and look like super nice.
well, exactly. I mean, yourself, another member who does value them things would probably hate you because of what you are. Me, on the other hand,
yeah.
that thinks everyone are the same and everyone should have the same chance, believe that we should all value each other equally.
And? What do you make of Ox? Our
Ox,
little shapeshifter friend.
he's,
Loser friend.
from what I've seen, he's done no wrong. He's never
No, of course not.
lied to me, or to my face at least.
Oh, he's very good at it.
He is, but I'm also pretty good at figuring out lies. Or, from what I know, I figured out a lot of lies through my past. But from what I've
Alright,
seen, he has good intentions.
Good intentions. What did that ever bring to anyone? Farmers are dying because of fucking bugbears roaming the soil and just like raping their mothers and stuff. But what are good intentions helping them with? Nothing.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about in combat and pure strength, then no, he's weak and he'll be crushed. If he had no one else
What do you-
there with him. If that's what you're getting at.
I single-handedly wiped out half the health of one encounter. Don't you fucking call me
You're
weak.
not there.
Don't call...
No, this is IRL, me saying that. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, what the... Like,
I was-
Arx would probably be a...
Me as a player, I love
In
bars.
character, Arx, if Arx was here, he'd be agreeing with you. But
Yeah.
IRL, I'm like, bitch, I fucking carried you
Oh,
that one
yeah,
encounter.
no,
Don't
yeah,
you
no.
call me weak.
Without you, we would be dead.
Yeah, if it were...
Well-
Yeah, I was going to say, if it was in character and you said what you just said as a player, I would instantly just pull out my hammer and say, do you want to test that theory?
You want to go, bitch?
Yeah, does my hammer glowing with radiant energy with a smite?
What?
Does like, are you sure?
Chum.
So
wanna fucking go?
Here's my problem, Athos.
Go on.
I just spent 1 week in prison with Pete in one cell, which was
Torture,
I
I
mean,
assume.
hell. No, hell and torture will be kind of pleasant for me because reasons. But
Heaven, then,
that
I
was
suppose?
horrible. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's that way. But have you seen Pete sober?
Yes, I saw him in the courtroom. He is a much more respectable man than I assumed.
Respectable? I don't frighten easily. But Pete, drunkenly, killing random people, I don't mind. But Pete, sober, that shit scares me.
It is a complete difference, like he's almost two people, which is rather weird. I've never seen anything like that myself.
It's
but
like Amber, just the opposite way around.
yeah, I do agree. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose so. It was rather interesting.
Yeah, interesting. That's what you see. Now you say interesting, but if it occurred to you on the darkest hour during the night and on the streets, you would defend yourself against such a creature, right?
Wait, what, Pete?
Yeah. Who would just philosophize about you being just a fucking prick and you should just imprison yourself?
Well, I mean, if he... What, you mean if he shot at me so I defended myself in that sense?
No, he was very convincing about Arx imprisoning himself.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm back.
Kudos to that one.
Well, like I said, I
How
like
do you know Arx
I
again?
liked his display. How do I know Arx? I know him from
Oh.
how long? Not that long. Not that long after you, I believe. Probably a few weeks before you came.
All right.
But we have.
You've known him for
Is
a
it
long time.
I literally can't remember,
Well,
but
no.
I know we have a mutual friend
Oh,
in
wait,
Ozar.
hold on. No, never mind.
Because I know
Yeah.
a little bit of a secret about Ares, but I'm not gonna tell you. But Arx is a mystery to me. He's so righteous, so full of goodness, and
I'd be honest.
it's so.
We have a mutual friend called Ozar, and the one thing he said to me before I met Orcs was that he's a posh boy. Was the one thing he said to me, and I can see why.
Who said that about who? Arx about.
No,
Yeah,
Ozar.
or-
Ozar is a golden dragon that called Orcs a posh boy. Constantly, apparently, that was his
Is he
nickname.
boy? Can you not be?
There's
anything?
Ozar.
Can you not be
Yeah.
women? I mean, that's why I'm kind of into him, because I want anything from him. Never mind. Okay, so let's go do the things that we came here for.
Of course. Well, we need to
Okay,
meet with the
didn't tell me
council. Council meeting.
Ah, thanks. Please, you do the talking because fucking hell, officials.
Of course.
I'm gonna start drinking.
I assume we'll meet. We'll walk with the Drangborn if he's still there.
Yeah, Outlander's still here just listening to you guys, and as you two are talking, Atreya, all you hear
I would literally say out of in character, out loud. I didn't catch that. What?
are guilty of crimes. You will be haunted.
I think that's your
Keep this in
god.
mind.
Oh.
Wait, so I'm guilty. I'm haunted, and what's the other one?
keep that in mind.
All right. I will say in Infernal to myself. I accept your challenge, and I will overcome it to prove my worth. And I
Do
will
so, and
mid-step
you shall
just
be in my
down.
favor. If you do not, you will be banished and never allowed to return to my favor.
All right. I will do something super stupid. I will attack myself. I will literally impale myself mid street on the way to the council, which will hit, and just impale myself and take 10 slashing damage, As I just like,
What are you
I accept.
doing?
shut up, imbecile. As I stand up and tear out the sword and put 10 points of lay on hands on myself. 9 points. Let's make that one.
Okay.
Oh, that's not how I expected that to go whatsoever.
Well,
You guys,
it's a thing.
We like to surprise the GM.
yeah, you guys keep me on my toes, and I'm happy with that. I mean, I didn't anticipate spending the entire session doing a freaking murder court case.
Trey doesn't want
Between
it to
each
be,
other.
Trey doesn't want it to be easy, so she hurts herself beforehand. So whatever comes, she's at a disadvantage.
Oh man. Oh. So, yeah, if I was a god watching that, I'd be like, wait, okay,
But excuse me.
you have gained slight favor for me.
That bitch crazy.
That bitch fucking out of her mind.
Oh man. So you're literally just sitting there, and you're just like blood covered, blood's just dripping down your sword, and everybody else just turns and is like, "What the hell did you just do?"
The fuck?
Eleander literally looks at you.
I just raise my sword and
What did you do that for?
personal business. Deputy. Savvy?
I think we can say that that is a part of religion. Shall we just go? I'm getting bored, gentlemen. And
The council is not in at the current time. If you would like, please go to the snapping line. I believe that Hannah could provide you some drinks, some food, and probably a bath, because some of you may need it. And you can see his dragonborn nostrils just slightly flaring up as he can smell not only the now fresh blood, but the stench of being on the seas and not showering for a little bit of time.
I bathed it.
I glare at him like, mind your own business, and I would like to roll an intimidation check towards him.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead.
Fucking hell!
Yes!
I want advantage! God damn it!
Hey, to be fair, you did just kind of slit your wrist in front of him.
I just murdered myself, so can I get advantage?
He does not flinch at your intimidation technique whatsoever.
Of course not. I don't care.
Pete
And,
starts walking
he
towards
opens-
the snapping line. Sorry.
He opens the door to the snapping line for you guys. Well, if we can get the meeting on for tonight, then I shall come and get you. Until then, enjoy. And tell Hannah each of you can have one drink on me.
Very well.
Very kind of you.
I like you, except for when he points over to Atreya. She's a little stranger, but if she rolls with you, then she's okay in my book. Atreya, why do you need a whore?
Because I want some relief, I guess. So I'm gonna spend the evening before the console to like have a bath with someone, male or female, I don't care.
We're streaming.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
sex
Oh, fuck.
worker.
Sex worker, I'm sorry. I need to call
Don't. I have my chat hidden constantly because of things like that. I'm just like, yep, hide the chat.
Yeah, so right now my chat is hidden, and I'm kind of glad that it is.
Yeah, I've got
I'm
it hidden
not
too.
reading any disclaimers. If you want me in your game with fucking disclaimers, hand them out to me.
Nah,
Otherwise-
I
It's
don't
fine.
care.
In chat, I don't mind because they can't see it on stream, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm just looking for
as
like
long as-
any good-looking sanitary person.
Let's see. There is one other person in the snapping line. Roll a d20.
Wow.
A,
Representation? Alright, never mind.
or I'm sorry, roll a d10.
Oh wow, that's even lower.
Oh.
Watch
All right,
me
they
up
are.
that roll as well. Wait, that was Ox, man.
Yeah, I was like, wait. In your eyes, it is
Oh, I thought it was all
a
of
male
us.
that is a 7 out of 10. No, just him, because I mean, unless you're trying to get laid
No,
too,
no,
and then you guys have to fight over a guy.
I just missed out in a small bit. I just heard whore, and I'm like, well, and I came back.
Okay.
7 out of 10, going for it. Don't care. I'm not paying for rent,
Alright.
but I'm paying for getting laid, I guess.
You want that
So-
dick?
Yeah.
God.
Jesus.
I'm
This is-
paying.
so-
I'm paying five. I'm paying 5 gold for it, or what? What were we reasonable for?
Well, let's see. This is a 7 out of 10. This is a 15 gold per hour.
All right.
This is this is an expensive guy.
I will pay 30 gold.
All right, so you have 2 hours with Jimbo, the fisherman.
Jimbo. I hope he never tells me his name. Like after the act, like, oh, my name's Jimbo, by the way. God damn it! Give me back my gold. King Billy,
Hey
give me
there,
back my money.
I'm Jimbo, the fisherman, and I'll be your serviceman tonight.
I hope that's what the smell's coming from. Oh, that's it.
Pete walks over towards the bar, takes a seat at the bar, and says, "Good day, Hannah. I would like to have a water."
Oh no, we broke.
A water?
Yes.
Pete. And she looks over at the other guys. Is he okay? He asked for a water. Not for rum, not for gin, not for whiskey.
That is a
What's
face,
going on?
yeah.
He's
Quite
reformed.
a face.
Taking out a notebook and start writing out and sketching designs.
We had quite an eventful journey.
Very good.
Okay, I'm going to apparently lose a lot of business now. One water it is. And the rest of you?
It's a key to a private bath. I prefer to bathe alone.
Of course. As you know, we do have the 2 bathhouses. And she reaches under the counter and she pulls out one of the keys. Just please bring it back after you're done so we can clean it.
Plus, she's gonna lock the door behind her. She ain't giving no chances.
Oh man! All right, so we've got Pete sitting at the bar drinking water. We've got Aries taking a bath. We have Atreya with Jim Bob, doing their stuff. So, Arx and Athos, what are you two doing?
I'm thinking about what we've gone through this past week, and with what I felt. And I asked Hannah,
Join me.
no, I asked Hannah, like, you wouldn't happen to have any spare paper, would you?
She nods and she pulls out 3 small containers and she opens one up, and one has parchment, one has standard paper, and one has a fancy paper.
I'm gonna take a few rolls of parchment, and I am going to start writing a song. Try to think of a few ideas.
Ooh. That sounds like a
I like.
threat.
No, I like songs. So you guys have you guys actually heard his songs?
I
Yes.
did one.
I
though.
have.
2, right?
Yeah, I've done 2. I've definitely shown one of them to you guys, which is like my signature.
I know you have. You sung one about the mermaid in Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that when he says anything about writing songs, I get giddy as a DM because I know they're gonna be amazing.
You're too kind.
That's it. An extra 5,000 experience points to Arc.
Yeah.
What? Level 10! Shut up! We were literally trying to murder someone. Give us extra experience.
I'm the tank now.
No, I can't actually give him that, but no, I do like
You can give me the XP after I've actually sung the song because you don't know how good it's gonna be. It might be absolutely shit.
I'll say so. I've given him 25 XP when he did a little like on the spot performance when we first started playing, and then when he wrote the first song, I think I gave you what, like 100 for that one.
Yeah, I think it was like 50.
Yeah,
we were
it still
very
wasn't
early.
a ton, but
Yeah, because it was proportionate.
But yeah, so all right, he's doing that. And Athos, what are you doing?
Sure. What services are at the church? Because I don't think I've ever actually asked
like,
for the full service.
Like religious services, or
As in, like, just general services that are there, like, are the beds there, living quarters? Or is it literally just a standard
there's
church?
living quarters for the no. So the small roof up top is an office / special living quarters, and then the back corner is the other living quarter, while the front of the building is the main part of the church.
Okay. So I assume they don't have baths and stuff there as well.
They do actually. It's in the small little
Oh, fair enough. So I'll
side
probably,
building.
instead of going to the tavern then, I'll probably go up to the church, ask for a bath there, and then pray after the bath.
All right. So you guys spend your time bathing and sexing everything up, and Pete's still just at the bar writing some stuff down in his notebook. Arx is creating lyrics for a song.
His Freya's whore looks like a furball.
Yeah, sorry.
Quite an interesting taste.
I ran a bit. I'm not picky.
So yeah, you guys all finish your tasks, and
Tasks.
yeah, your tasks, whatever you're planning on doing for the evening time.
Yep.
And that is where we are going to end for tonight.
No!
Mostly because
Well, this was a fucking roller coaster of a session.
Yeah, this really was.
Nice!
So this session was,
A good roll for the end.
well,
Wearing that
let's
one
see,
out,
let's see.
man.
Hold on. We'll see. He didn't do good.
Yeah, I'm wearing that one out.
Yeah, I think
So, yeah.
I think Jim Bob's like paying you back with interest after that.
He couldn't get into it with a tiefling. He was having trouble.
Oh.
I'm slapping him in his face several times to wake him up.
You will like this. I swear, you're gonna like this.
Slap. Tell me that you love me. Slap. Stab me. Slap. Do it harder.
So,
That's an image I don't need.
so yeah, this was definitely a roller coaster. You guys kept me on my toes the entire game. I thought we were gonna have at least 1 or 2 encounters.
So for the session, everybody will get 300 XP.
Bah. I mean,
You guys didn't do anything.
what do you mean we didn't do anything?
We got very close
Arcade.
to killing each other.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
blew
that-
somebody up.
Yeah. Yeah, how
Yeah,
much
maybe-
how much XP is Ember worth?
I
None.
fucked the fucking turbo.
So he's still only level 3, so probably like maybe 300.
Yeah,
like,
maybe,
total.
maybe think about more like how long you're gonna play this game and how much you wanna get XP for.
That's right. Next session, you guys are gonna be leveling up next session.
You said that 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, well,
We keep fucking it up.
Yeah, it's our fault. It's literally our
Well,
fault.
maybe if some people didn't try and murder innocent people, we might get somewhere.
Innocent.
wait,
And wait. I was just.
Whoa,
He
whoa, whoa.
was there. You
Okay,
can hear
okay.
him.
I don't
He
want to
called
call
us
out
his
the GM.
friend.
Okay, I don't want to call out the GM, but at the start of the session, I received a message that said, "Hey, if you want to kill somebody right now, it's coming right for you."
Yeah, literally for myself as well.
yeah. So I didn't anticipate the other two following you guys.
Should have known.
Literally, yeah. But that was.
Yeah, I should. So I thought you guys were gonna like be like a little more nonchalant. Like, hey, go grab that shovel. We're gonna go for a walk at 10 o'clock
Me
at night.
too.
Yeah, how is that subtle?
Pete
How
was
is that
so
subtle?
fucking like obvious about
Hey,
it. Like,
grab
oh,
the
let me
shovel
go.
and the giant cross. We're just gonna go for a walk.
Yeah.
How
A
is that
shovel.
I mean,
It's not subtle at all. I've
That's
seen
what I'm
horror
saying.
movies.
I mean, if
But-
the
We're
shovel
on Team Warning.
wasn't subtle, then what the hell is a chest of gunpowder?
Oh,
To
that
be
was like
we-
up to the end.
Yeah.
Actually,
So,
actually,
yeah.
the gunpowder chest, and 2 other ways are actually signs of pirate mutiny. Gunpowder chest was one, mostly reserved for people who stayed on land to try to avoid, well, death on the sea. The other one was the cannonballs around in the ankles and dropped in the sea. And the last one was public execution. I was walking the plank. You also have marooning, just leaving somebody on an island to die.
Yeah.
The
There's a
second
lot of
class I would be completely okay with. Like all the seafaring things I would be completely okay with. But in the middle, like next to the town, just like massacring one, that was just like
Yeah, that wasn't very tactful. And to be fair,
I was
Arx would,
never
Arx
meant to be
would not have known about the mutiny thing. So in his, like he usually tries to forgive people as much as he can.
But you're so fucking like forgiving about everything, so that's what I'm hoping for.
Arx is a okay. Okay, I'm not gonna go too much into his backstory, but to make a long story short, Arx was raised by Arx's father was a Fae because he obviously is a changeling, so he doesn't know where he is. So he's say he's a bit of a mama's boy.
Yeah, we figured already.
I'm just going to tell you this, and I hope the GM plays it out very nicely. When we ever reach a pirate's island, you're going to be absolutely butt.
I'm
Yep.
I would not be surprised if that statement becomes more literal than you're currently intending.
Wow, a traitor? No, I'm joking.
How do you like my strap-on now, Arx?
God.
A traitor of mine.
Jesus.
Xandros is bigger. This is nothing.
Stab me while I do it.
Wait. Xandros did what?
Okay, well, that hasn't been confirmed in canon.
Honest, Mr. DM, why do you have to quit already, man? Now
Well,
we just
so
got warmed up, man.
So I've got to be up at 5 a.m. So I got to get at least a little bit of sleep.
I
You guys
hope-
got a
Yeah.
problem now. You made Pete sober.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
literally concerned about
I'm
that.
scared now. I'm scared now.
See ya.
Somebody force that guy to have a drink. Just tie him up and force it down his throat.
Oh man,
Spike is water.
at least need to speak up more. Let's kick her in the ass. No, it's fine. To each their own.
I already stole the blindfold. I'm not going to do it again.
I'm gonna do something else.
I'm not repetitive. Stole somebody's comb. The only thing I still have to steal something from is Arx.
And me, I think. Oh, do I? What?
Oh, I literally put the blindfold on your face while you were sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
That was
You
a
did
2
do
in
that.
Von,
Fine,
yeah.
I checked.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you guys
man.
for always keeping this interesting. Next week will be obviously a longer session.
Please make
But-
it happen.
No, yeah. So I have a Bible study that I'm doing tomorrow, and I'm running it, so I have to not be falling asleep as.
Right, guys. Thank you for tuning into the game. I'm sorry about some of the language and words that were used in this. Most of the time, I don't like to represent and show off that sort of language that was used. But there's not much I can do with other players. It's the problem with playing with other people. Disclaimers will obviously go out to the group by next week, so hopefully less of them words will get used. Anyone that feels offended from anything that's happened, I'm sorry for what's happened. But apart from that, I think this session was great. The RP was really good fun. We are all friends, so don't worry about hard feelings between us, because I'm sure that's fine.